9% APR financing for 60 months. Come see the selection today. And you can now lease the new 2022 Volkswagen Taos for only $389 a month. Come on in for all the details at Classic Volkswagen in Gastonia, 4417 Wilkinson Boulevard, or visit them online at classicvwgastonia.com. It's back, the Cleveland County Fair, September 29th through October 9th, packed with entertainment including 2 big demolition derbies, October 1st and 8th. Ride Our for Rides will be there with 6 new rides, including The Beast. Shows include Hot Diggity Dog, Act Monsters Chainsaw, Renee Riddle, ventriloquist comedian and singer Sylvia Fletcher, The Victoria Circus, and more. Go online and get your advanced all-day armbands for just $20. The 2022 Cleveland County Fair, September 29th through October 9th. For more information, go online at clevelandcountyfair.com.
Looking for your dream home? Look to Gates Realty and Auction in Lincolnton. Robert Gates can help make your dreams come true. Robert has over 30 years combined real estate and auction experience and is licensed in North Carolina. Visit their website at gatesauction.com and check out the latest listings available. We're sure there's one for you and your family. Gates Realty and Auction. Call 866-735-1977 and let Robert Gates help make your dreams come true.
Sold America.
The West Lincoln High School Band will be having a barbecue chicken fundraiser next Friday, September 9th, from 11 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. in the West Lincoln High School gym lobby. The plate includes barbecue chicken, swallowed beans, roll, and dessert for $10. Tonight is the final night to purchase tickets, and if you're interested, tickets are available in the merchandise tent for the band behind the press box.
I heard that.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah. Well, actually, before I got in here.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to LincolnCounty.com and Week 3 of high school football. Friday night, September 2nd, we're here at West Lincoln, Douglas Linhart Field. Tonight's game will be between the Fred T. Foard Tigers and the West Lincoln Rebels. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you produced by KTC and our fine sponsors that put this on the air. A little late starting, but what else was new? Technical difficulties. So anyway, tonight's game features the 2-0 Rebels coming off victories over North Lincoln, where they didn't gain a single yard passing but over 400 rushing, and then a blowout victory against Cherryville last week. Fred T. Foard comes in 0-2, a blowout loss to Maiden, and then a fairly competitive game with Bandy's 24-15, first points they've scored all season. Looking at it, you would think this might be a bit of a mismatch. But this is a rivalry game. It's the Battle of, I believe it's Hog Hill they call it.
That's right, Battle of Hog Hill.
This is Jason Sane joining us. Dave Potter here, bringing you tonight's ball game. So this game was not played last year. This was the game that was canceled due to COVID issues in the student body at Fred T. Foard. It wasn't with the football team. It was in the student body, and the game was there, so they didn't want to have it. So West Lincoln took their bye week early last year, then cobbled together a last-minute game against their scrimmage opponent, Ashbrook, down in Ashbrook, and that was a great game, 21-19. Went right down to the wire, which a lot of West Lincoln games did last year. North Lincoln went to the last play. Maiden went to the last 8 seconds. Ashbrook went to the last 10 seconds. There were some dynamite games to watch with West Lincoln last year. I mean, it was a great – you created a lot of clients for cardiologists watching those ball games. So last year was not the best of years for Fred T. Foard. Taking a look at what they come back with, they were 0-9 last year. got outscored 421-41. And I wonder if that's the reason they have a first-year head coach.
Yeah, you'd have to imagine it plays into it a little bit.
Just a little bit. So the head coach in his first year, Michael Ramseur, a name that there have been a lot of Ramseurs in this area, Lincolnton, up into Catawba County, different sports. But that's been a name that has been around for many years, the name Ramseur. So the last winning season for Fred T. Foard was 2017. So they've been in rebuilding mode for a bit, and it appears they may not be out of it yet.
The first-year head coach says it's going to take you a minute to get his program in, established. If he hangs around that long, get the middle school players running on the same playbook so they can come up and know the system. JV, same thing. So it takes a while to build a program.
Yeah, and you can see that has happened here at West Lincoln. They had a lot of years they weren't all that good, but then towards the end of Tom Sane, the end of Tom Sane's tenure here, he got them into the playoffs, and from there, Darren Ponder, now in his fourth year, has built the program further. I mean, last year they're coming off their best season ever if you go by winning percentage, 9-3. They had a 10-4 season. The numbers are a little lower, and they went into the playoffs pretty good distance. So
yeah, I think it was third round there.
Nope, second round. Second round, they beat Surrey Central here easily. First ever home playoff game for the Rebels. That was like 41-7, if I remember correctly. I did that game last year, but of course that's to go play a rematch at Maiden, and that didn't go well. That didn't go well at all. 47-0. But Maiden, maybe a little down this year. They went and lost at Watauga last week. So last year it was East Burke and Maiden and West Lincoln. They were the top three teams in this league. And I think they'll be that way again. But the question is it going to be the same order? And that'll be interesting to see, as this is the last non-conference game from Lincoln County that are playing next week. And then we get into the conference schedule. So we'll have to see what happens. West Lincoln is playing very well right now, doing what they do, run the ball down your throat. So we'll get more into who the star players are and that sort of thing. We're on the Bean Brothers Hardware pregame show. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back with some more after this commercial break.
Nathan Bean and Mark Wilson are happy to announce the opening of Bean Brothers Hardware and Supply, formerly Carolina Hardware, and they invite you to drop in soon. They have new hours too, now open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday 6 to 5. You'll still find Husqvarna mowers, trimmers, blowers, and chainsaws, and they now are a Skag dealer. Same great selection with more choices, plus pool supplies and chemicals too. Ask about lawn care and landscaping with Bean Brothers Landscaping. So drop by soon, the new Bean Brothers Hardware and Supply, formerly Carolina Hardware, 969 Reeksville Road in Lincoln. Like them on Facebook too.
What's the best way to explain the golf at Glen Oaks Golf Course in Maiden? It's world-class golf for the working class. Yes, golf is never better than it is at the Glen Oaks Golf Course in Maiden, with special programs for seniors, men, ladies, and juniors, plus a driving range, banquet facilities, and a swimming pool, picnic area, and more. For your tee time or other questions, call 828-428-2451. The Glen Oaks Golf Course, 245 Golf Course Road in Maiden. It's world class for the working class.
Please rise and remove your hats for the performance of our national anthem,
Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia has just gotten a whole lot bigger, and we mean a whole lot bigger. They have just purchased MS Power Sports in Gastonia and are now your dealer for Honda, Suzuki, and Kawasaki, along with CF Moto, Yamaha, and Polaris. Golf carts too, one big dealer under one big roof, plus a complete parts and service department. Full Throttle Power Sports, 101 Indian Walk off I-85 in Lowell, online at ncfullthrottle.com, and see their page at whatsupshopper.com.
They're everywhere. Your yard, your kitchen, your bedroom. Invading your home and property, spreading disease, and destroying everything in their path. If you don't act, they'll multiply, crawling ever closer to you and your family. The only thing they fear is the web. Nealon Coal Termite and Pest Control. Call today for their new service special and save $25. Bugs, beware of the web.
It's back now, West Lincoln. Pregame continuing here on the Bean Brothers Hardware pregame show. The West Lincoln band has just played the national anthem. We're still a few minutes away from kickoff. So let's take a look at some of the key players that will be determining how things go in tonight's game. For Fred T. Foard, all we really have to go by is the first 2 weeks. We don't have anything from last year. But in the first 2 weeks, Aiden Landrum has been their quarterback, 7 of 18 for 114 yards, most of that against Bandy's last week. In receiving, no one more than 2 receptions for them. And rushing, the big back for them seems to be Deontay McElwain, 23 carries, 70 yards. Again, not a big output. On defense, Sam Drum, 14 tackles, 2 for losses, and Stuart Simmons, 11 tackles. So that's some players to watch for Fred T. Foard. Over on the West Lincoln side, they do have some losses for last season. Number one, their second leading rusher, Trace Gilmore, 679 yards, graduated. But coming back and still giving them a 1-2 punch is sophomore Jalen Winnix. Winnix played a couple games last year as a freshman. There was an older brother, I believe, Charles Winnix. He graduated, but Jalen seems to be stepping right in. He's got 256 yards in 2 games. And then, of course, workhorse Mason Avery, who's the all-everything for West Lincoln. Gets it done on offense. He's got 318 yards and 7 touchdowns in 2 games this season. Last season, Avery rushed for 1,825 yards, nearly got to 2,000. Had a couple slow games late in the year. Might have kept him from getting to 2,000, but he got pretty close.
Yeah.
And also back is Jordan Truesdale, the quarterback. Last year he threw 5 touchdowns and 5 interceptions, but that's not a big point of emphasis for West Lincoln. They're like North Lincoln. They're going to line up in the wing tee or some variation of it, run some misdirection and run a play and dare you to find where the ball goes. So you've got Avery back, you got Truesdale back. Receiving, the only receiver that caught more than 10 passes last year was Avery out of the backfield. Everybody, the top 3 receivers other than that, all graduated. So there's a new crew there for them receiving-wise. And special teams, that's all new as well. The kicker last year was Trista Primer. Remember, she was very good on extra points and also kicked 3 field goals during the season. West does have another female kicker on the roster this year, Dee Dee Wallace, but she has been more of a backup role. The lead kicker is Joel Sellers, 5'6" senior. I got a feeling he's probably off the soccer team.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me. Doing double duty like happens this time of year with men's soccer and football going on. On defense, of course, you got Avery back. Last year he had 101 tackles, and he's already got 10 this year, but who's really stepped up? Nathan Kester had 53 tackles all last season. He's already got 18 in 2 games, so he's really stepped up his game, filling in for some of the graduation losses for West Lincoln. So those are some of the key players to watch. That's brought to you tonight by Key Builders of Lincolnton. And we'll be back with more of the pregame show and the kickoff here shortly in a few minutes.
Need metal roofing? Then you need to see Triad Corrugated Metal Roofing in Lincoln. At Triad Corrugated Metal Roofing, you buy direct, saving you money. Featuring premium paint systems, painted fasteners to match, and 1 to 2 day turnaround. 29 gauge material in stock with 22 colors to choose from. It's the largest selection of colors in North Carolina. Plus, they will custom cut your length. Triad Corrugated Metal Roofing, 108 Industrial Park in Lincoln. Call 980-429-2278. Triad Corrugated Metals is now hiring Class A CDL drivers. Summertime is here, and the Rye guys at Rye Heating and Air in Lincoln says you can get last-minute full-service maintenance now for just $85. The package is normally $135, but now just $85. You get your entire cooling system evaluated, plus drain cleaning, outdoor unit cleaning, and they will provide you with any options to prolong your system's life and prevent breakdowns. Find out more. Call Rye Heating and Air at 980-389-0008. Online at ryeheatingandair.com. Call today. At United Bank, banking means more than financial solutions. It means rallying around the causes that matter to their employees, customers, and neighbors. Over the years, United Bank has grown in size, but their community focus has not changed. By giving back to our local communities and funding business development, we help fuel economic growth. United Bank, member FDIC. Start up the savings on your auto insurance with a stop at Turner Hauser Insurance Group in downtown Lincoln, your area insurance agency. Jamie Hauser invites you to stop in and find out how you can save money on all of your insurance needs, from home to auto to commercial to farm to life. Visit them at their office at 228 East Main Street, downtown Lincoln. Just look for the big blue awning. That's Turner Hauser Insurance Group, your area insurance agency. Call 704-732-9577 or visit the website at turnerhauserins.com.
Hey, I'm Joey Logano, and if you're looking for affordable, quality equipment, James River delivers.
Whether you're mowing your lawn, hauling material, or baling hay, James River has the John Deere mowers, tractors, Gator utility vehicles, and implements you need to get it done fast. Plus, with low-rate financing and big cash rebates, James River makes owning a John Deere just as easy as it is to operate. Request a quote online at jamesriverequipment.com.
James River delivers affordable quality.
You may wonder what makes us different here at First Federal Savings Bank. We have been intertwined with this community for over 80 years. Here at First Federal Savings Bank, we take pride in Lincoln County, and that's why you see us donating time and resources to local charities and the schools in our community. Being a hometown bank is more than just a saying for us. It's about action and impacting the community in such a way that present and future generations are proud to call Lincoln County home. Stop in and see us here at First Federal Savings Bank today. Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
So back here at West Lincoln, we're not far from kickoff. West Lincoln has done their traditional down through the crowd, down the sideline, and out onto the field entrance. About to run onto the field entrance here shortly. Still waiting on Fred T. Foard to come out of the locker room. Taking a look around, KTC has put out some prep football PowerPoint standings. And taking a look at that, we've got some local teams that are in here. Number one, East Lincoln at 2-0. They've looked very impressive the last 2 weeks. We saw them against Forest View, and then we saw them against High Bright in the first week. And they took care of both games early and quickly. So East Lincoln's for real. It'll be interesting to see when they start getting in a conference in 2 weeks how they stack up. Statesville may not be the power they were last year. North Lincoln seems to be a bit down, so is it East and Statesville? Who's going to step up in that 3A conference? And we said here earlier, we've got West Lincoln, East Burke, Bunker Hill, and Maiden were the top 3 last year. We'll have to see how that shakes out this year. So looking down through there, 4th in the rankings is Bunker Hill and 5th is West Lincoln. So it looks like those two teams right now appear to be the ones that people are expecting to be the best. Maiden's down at 11th. Let's see, Statesville is at 10th. And that pretty much, and Lincolnton at 17th. So that's a top 20. Newton Conover's the last team in. And then there are some other teams that are getting votes, I guess you would call that, outside the top 20. But that's a poll that we'll refer to once in a while. Right now, it's East Lincoln and Burns. I'd love to see those two teams match up in a game. It'd probably be about 100 points on the scoreboard and about 12 touchdowns thrown, the way those two teams throw the ball around. All right, some other games around the area tonight. Well, this is not the right schedule. That always makes it better. So we're not far from kickoff, about 3 minutes. We'll be back with a kickoff after this. Thank you for joining us on the Bean Brothers Hardware Stadium pregame show. Kickoff will be shortly.
Hey, I'm Joey Logano, and if you're looking for affordable quality equipment, James River delivers.
Whether you're mowing your lawn, hauling material, or baling hay, James River has the John Deere mowers, tractors, Gator utility vehicles, and implements you need to get it done fast. Plus, with low-rate financing and big cash rebates, James River makes owning a John Deere just as easy as it is to operate. Request a quote online at jamesriverequipment.com.
James River delivers affordable quality.
You may wonder what makes us different here at First Federal Savings Bank. We have been intertwined with this community for over 80 years. Here at First Federal Savings Bank, we take pride in Lincoln County, and that's why you see us donating time and resources to local charities and the schools in our community. Being a hometown bank is more than just a saying for us. It's about action and impact in the community in such a way that present and future generations are proud to call Lincoln County home. Stop in and see us here at First Federal Savings Bank today. Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Captains for the Tigers, number 5 is.
So the coin has been tossed. The kickoff will be coming up shortly. Both teams are getting ready to run onto the field. Appears to be Western night with the fans from Fred T. Foard, judging by how they're dressed along the line to run out onto the field. I think the same thing North Lincoln did when they came out here. Not surprising.
All right. Did hear that Truesdale, I think, is out tonight. Starting quarterback for West Lincoln got a Gideon Allen playing in his place there.
Yeah, Allen got in.
Center.
Allen got in last week and did a pretty good job. It was one of those games with Cherryville. It was like, okay, we've got it under control. Let's unload the bench, and that turned out to be a good move. Then, if Allen's in and Truesdale's out.
Yeah, I think he's injured.
Well, I don't think it'll really affect this game based on what we think will happen. And then you've got the bye week next week, so I certainly want them healthy going into conference.
All right, Fred T. Ford's out of their cheerleader tunnel and on the sidelines. Rebels getting hyped up in the end zone in front of the field house, and here they come.
As the cannon goes off in the end zone. Where is it these days?
Keep it up on the bank.
Oh, do they now?
Mm-hmm.
They used to have it down in the sideline corner, and years ago, back in the 90s when I was teaching at East Lincoln, I had a journalism class, and they came over and videotaped it, games, and did like a report. We did like a year in review kind of video thing. Well, one of my camera people got too close to the cannon and didn't realize it goes off after touchdowns. So you got the ball going into the end zone. They're focusing on the person doing the hero shot. All of a sudden the cannon goes off, and all you see is and then the video bouncing all over the place because it scared the daylights out of the camera person. So West Lincoln will kick off. Fred T. Foard will get it first. West will get it in the second half. Kicking off will be Joel Sellers for West Lincoln, back deep. We got 2 players back deep for Fred T. Foard, trying to get numbers on them. Looks like number 11, Chris Mazzo on the far side. And we're ready to go. Sellers with a kick, punts it down the right side, caught at the 25-yard line.
Block in the back.
Got a block in the back, and that's going to negate a good return. Number 21, Deontay McElwain, their big running back, catches it, goes up the middle of the field. He has a good return out to the 47, 48-yard line, but we've got 2 things down on the field. We've got flag down at the 31-yard line. As Jason said, it'll probably be a block in the back, but we also have a rebel down.
It's number 25, Nathan Kester.
That's Nathan Kester, and that's one of their top defensive players right now. He's laying on the 30-yard line. They've got his helmet off, and his training staff is attending to him. So the penalty be marked off. That'll put the ball back to the 21-yard line, so it'll be first down for Fred T. Foard. So while they're tending to the injured player, we'll be back after this.
Built upon a solid foundation of cast iron and steel, the Kubota L-Series is part of our under 100 horsepower tractor lineup rated #1 for reliability. They feature powerful Kubota diesel engines and easy operation. The durable Kubota L-Series. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your Kubota dealer is Parker Farm Service, located at 126 Bessie Drive on Oak Grove Road at the Highway 74 bypass in Kings Mountain. Looking for a great deal on a pre-owned vehicle? Check with Classic Volkswagen in Gastonia. This month, get 3.99% APR financing for 60 months on certified pre-owned vehicles. That's right, only 3.99% APR financing for 60 months. Come see the selection today. And you can now lease the new 2022 Volkswagen Taos for only $389 a month. Come on in for all the details at Classic Volkswagen in Gastonia, 4417 Wilkinson Boulevard, or visit them online at classicvwgastonia.com.
So back at West Lincoln, Kester's been helped off to the sideline. It'll be 1st and 10 for Fred T. Foard at the 21. Landrum at quarterback, hands off to number 1, Austin Stillwell. He goes around the right side, and he's dropped for a loss.
Number 1, Stillwell carries on the play. On the tackle, number 20.
And tackle made by number 20, Mason Avery. You'll hear that name a lot tonight.
It's like no game on the play, second down.
They mark it where he got back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be second. 1 back in the backfield, 2 wings, 1 wide receiver. You got motion on the left side.
Yeah, flags out.
Stillwell, one of the tight ends or wings, jumped. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty for procedure. That'll push him back to the 16-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 15. Just underway. Landrum under center. Stillwell in motion. Handoff going back the other way. McElwain, he's wrapped up in the backfield and going nowhere. Maybe a gain of 1 on that run. But good defense by West Lincoln as they swarm to the ball carrier.
McElwain is your ball carrier, number 50. Curtis Goins in on the tackle.
Tackles credited to Curtis Goins.
Gain of 1, third down, 14.
I think he had a lot of people helping him too. He was the first one to make contact. So now it'll be 3rd and 14. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. They spread things out. Landrum in the shotgun. Quick outlet to McElwain over on the sideline. He catches the ball. Works his way upfield, gets over the 25-yard line before he's brought down.
McElwain carries on the play. One of the tacklers, number 21, Patrick Goins.
Goings again on the tackle.
Gets it out to about the 26.
So he gets out to the 26-yard line. It'll be 4th and 5. Gain of about 8 on that one, I would guess. Back to receive for West Lincoln on the punt. It's a good punt. A lot of airtime on that. Jalen Winnick watches it go out of bounds.
Tigers punt goes out.
And it's marked at the 30-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 for West Lincoln at the 30. So a total of about 5 yards there for the Tigers on their first possession. We'll see what West does here. So 1 wide receiver, that's Parker Warlick, out to the left, way out to the left. Avery in the backfield, Winnick's in motion, pitch to Winnick. He goes around the left side, and he's brought down before he can get to the line of scrimmage. Colby Mace shoots through and gets him in the backfield. It looks like they're going to mark it that he got back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 2nd and 10. One of the stock plays coming out of the West Lincoln offense.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
Send one of the wings in motion, pitch it to him, or the other one is a little misdirection and hand it to Avery and watch him go. Avery gets the ball this time. He goes to the right side. He's got an opening. He's broken out into free space. He's going down the right sideline, outrunning the Tiger defense. Touchdown, West Lincoln. A 70-yard touchdown run by Mason Avery. And it's quickly 6-0 West Lincoln. Gates auction touchdown, his 8th of the season already for Avery, and we've barely played 2 games and change. So 8:51 to go. West Lincoln up 6-0 and on the field attempting the extra point. Gideon Allen, the replacement quarterback tonight with a hold. It gets through him, and the kicker falls on it, so the extra point will be no good. And with 8:51 remaining in the first quarter, West Lincoln 6, Fred T. Foard 0. We'll be back after this.
It's back, the Cleveland County Fair, September 29th through October 9th, packed with entertainment including 2 big demolition derbies, October 1st and 8th. Ride Our Rides will be there with 6 new rides, including The Beast. Shows include Hot Diggity Dog, Act Monsters Chainsaw, Renee Riddle, ventriloquist comedian and singer Sylvia Fletcher, The Victoria Circus, and more. Go online and get your advanced all-day armbands for just $20. The 2022 Cleveland County Fair, September 29th through October 9th. For more information, go online at clevelandcountyfair.com.
Looking for your dream home? Look to Gates Realty and Auction in Lincoln. Robert Gates can help make your dreams come true. Robert has over 30 years combined real estate and auction experience and is licensed in North Carolina. Visit their website at gatesauction.com and check out the latest listings available. We're sure there's one for you and your family. Gates Realty and Auction. Call 866-735-1977 and let Robert Gates help make your dreams come true.
Sold America.
So back here at West Lincoln, it's 6-0. Sellers lines up, kicks again, goes to McElwain at the 28-yard line. He breaks towards the left sideline, where he's met by a host of Rebel tacklers. Bulls his way out to the 35, so a pretty good return, 7 yards on a shorter kick. Again, on the extra point, Gideon Allen, who we mentioned earlier, is in replacing Truesdale, the normal starting quarterback. He's now the holder.
Tigers will start at
Snap was high, went through his hands. Sellers fell on it, so the PAT, the What's Up Shopper PAT was no good. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Fred T. Foard at the 35-yard line. Foard still in the wide formation, 2 out to the right, 1 to the left. McElwain in the backfield. Landrum takes a snap, hands off to McElwain. He goes over the right side, tries to bull his way forward. Maybe a gain of 2 on the play.
He crosses the 35 to about the 37.
So a gain of 2 for McElwain, tackled by number 69, Xander Harrelson, and others. As Foard trying to see if they can establish the running game here. Things went a little better last week. After minus 2 yards rushing against Maiden, they had 116 against Bandy's last week. 2 men in motion, but no call. They try a jet sweep kind of formation. Austin Stillwell takes it, tries to go around the left side. Host of red-clad tacklers there for West Lincoln, and they bring him down at the 32-yard line, so that's a big loss on that play. You'll bring up 3rd down and 13 from the 32-yard line. So they've tried to show some different things, trying to present a little misdirection to West Lincoln. It has not worked. They're still looking for their first down of the game. Landrum fakes a snap, looks over the sideline. Now he's set. And we're going to have a penalty. The back judge threw that. We're going to have delay a game on the Tigers.
Still 3rd down.
So 3rd and 13 becomes 3rd and 18. And the Tiger offense has the backup beeper going at the moment. Combination of West Lincoln defense and mistakes or busted plays by the Tigers. And at this point, they have negative offense at the moment. Landrum in the shotgun. Fakes a handoff to McElwain. Look down the field. He throws. It's high off the hands of Stillwell. Almost picked off from behind.
Pass extended for Stillwell.
And that appeared to be Mason Avery right behind him, just about to catch the ball. So Stillwell listed at 5'10". Landrum threw the ball at about 7.5 feet. He got his hands on it, but wasn't able to bring it in. So into punt is Stuart Simmons. Back deep for the Rebels, Jalen Winnix. Wobbly kick. Winnix lets it hit the ground. He catches it at the 35 on the right sideline. He's making some moves, works his way out to the 49-yard line. A late flag comes in out in the middle of the field. So a 14-yard return for Winnix. We'll see what the penalty is here in a moment. On a return, there's a good chance it's a block in the back or a hold.
49 in on the tackle. 48 is Harvin. Penalty flag on the play. Block in the back. 5, 10, 15, 20. Still there.
Only got 9 out there, I believe.
Penalty takes it back to the Rebel.
10.
43.
That's Lincoln missing a guy.
So they start 1st and 10.
Okay, so the penalty pushes it back to the 43-yard line. Still good
17.
field position.
17.
Parker Warlick comes onto the field late for the play.
In, yeah.
Yeah, that's why. And then goes out wide to the left. So Winnix on one side, Avery in the backfield, Patrick Goings on the other wing. Hand off to Avery, and here we go again. He's over the right side, down the sideline. Finally, this time he's pushed out of bounds at the 34-yard line. So gain of 23 on the play. Simmons, the punter, on the previous play, makes the tackle, forcing him out of bounds. But Avery had another huge hole over the right side.
That's a Rebel first.
Yeah, getting deep into the secondary before they even get first contact.
So he's already at 93 yards on 2 carries.
With a touchdown.
Not a bad night. And it's midway through. Here we go. Avery again over the right side. Works his way forward. Tackle made by number 15. James Brown for the Tigers. So Avery, a gain of 5 on the play.
Number 15, Brown.
Possibly 6. They're calling it 5, 2nd and 5.
5-yard gain, 2nd down.
So Warlick now out, split out wide to the right. Winnick's in the backfield with Avery. Gideon Allen under center. Hands off to Winnick's going back to the left. He's hit, works his way out of 1 tackle, then is brought down close to the first down. Tackle made by number 8, Colby Mace. And just short of the first down.
Just across 25, would it be 3rd?
So the ball's about the 24-yard line. Based on where the sticks are, there can't be very much for a first down. So 3rd and about 18 inches, I would say. So Allen under center. Warlick again out wide, same formation. Allen hands off to Avery. No, keeps it. Fakes it to Avery. He's close to the first down. It'll depend on the spot. He went around the right side.
Gideon Allen keeps on the play.
Faked it to Avery. Might have had it if he had handed it off to Avery. But kept it himself. And they do signal it's going to be the Turner Hauser Insurance first down for West Lincoln, their 3rd of the game. Nathan Rye, number 11, brings in the play from the sideline, then goes out wide to the left. Ball is on the right hash mark. 24-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Rebels. 4.5 to go. Handoff. So the quarterback keeps that, goes around the right side. Good gain on the play of about 6.
Gideon Allen is the ball carrier.
It'll be 2nd and 4. West up to the line quickly. They don't take a lot of time in the huddle. Allen hands off to Winnick's going around the left side. He bursts through a hole. He's got some room. He's to the outside and into the end zone. Touchdown, West Lincoln. 23-yard touchdown. Jalen Winnick's. His 2nd touchdown of the season. And it's 12-0 West Lincoln. Another Gates auction touchdown for the Rebels. Sellers on to kick the extra point. Allen holding. Snaps better. Kick is up. And this time it's good. So with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, the What's Up Shopper PAT is good, and West Lincoln leads 13-0. We'll be back for the kickoff after this.
Nathan Bean and Mark Wilson are happy to announce the opening of Bean Brothers Hardware and Supply, formerly Carolina Hardware, and they invite you to drop in soon. They have new hours too. Now open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 6 to 5. You'll still find Husqvarna mowers, trimmers, blowers, and chainsaws, and they now are a Skag dealer. Same great selection with more choices, plus pool supplies and chemicals too. Ask about lawn care and landscaping with Bean Brothers Landscaping. So drop by soon, the new Bean Brothers Hardware and Supply, formerly Carolina Hardware, 969 Reeksville Road in Lincoln. Like them on Facebook too.
What's the best way to explain the golf at Glen Oaks Golf Course in Maiden? It's world-class golf for the working class. Yes, golf is never better than it is at the Glen Oaks Golf Course in Maiden, with special programs for seniors, men, ladies, and juniors, plus a driving range, banquet facilities, and a swimming pool, picnic area, and more. For your tee time or other questions, call 828-428-2451. The Glen Oaks Golf Course, 245 Golf Course Road in Maiden. It's world-class for the working class.
Back here at West Lincoln, Sellers is kicked off. This time, instead of going down the right sideline, they've gone down the left. It was pulled in by number 25, Anthony Dunmore. the 29. He returned it 6 yards to the 35. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers as they are still looking for their first down of the game. They've been bottled up pretty well. Now they've really gone to a spread offense. No one in the backfield, 5 wide receivers. Landrum back, throws over the middle, it's caught. Catch is made by Austin Stillwell over the middle. He's wrapped up almost immediately. Avery makes the tackle along with Terry Heiss. With a gain of 8 on the play, it'll be 2nd and 2 for the Tigers. Their own 43. Same formation, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Landrum alone in the backfield. Running game now working, so they're trying to spread it out a bit. Another quick pass over the middle, caught. Close to the first down, he leans forward and makes it. Tackle made by 69, Xander Harrelson. And it's the first down at the 6-yard line, 1st and 10. So the Tigers changing what they were doing after the first 2 possessions didn't go very well trying to run the ball. 5 wide receivers. Landrum trying to move some receivers. Shot clock. Game, pass out into the flat to McElwain. He juggled it enough. It just fell short of being picked off by Jalen Winnix. So it's incomplete. Shot clock. I've got the wrong game here. It's play clock. No huddle for Tigers. Landrum looking down at the play sheet, tucked in his belt. Back to pass, another quick hitter to Stillwell again. He catches the ball and is lit up at midfield.
Stillwell receives the pass. He's stopped immediately by the Rebel defender down at the 50. 3rd down.
So Coach Ramsour has gone to the spread offense here on the 3rd possession and are out to the 50-yard line. Quick hitters for Landrum. Another pass out into the flat. Too long. It's intercepted. Picked off by number 26, Chichi Fansuk. He's down the right sideline, gets a block down the field, and it's into the end zone. It's a pick 6 for the Rebels. Pass was overthrown. Fansuk was there to take it in. Goes down the right sideline with a slight detour, and he's into the end zone.
And number 52 there, what is it?
J.J. Ponder
made the block that allowed him to get into the end zone. Quarterback had an angle on him. Ponder led him on into the end zone with some nice downfield blocking after the interception.
That'll go over well with the head coach, Darren Ponder. So the extra point, snap, hold, kick is up, and it's good again by Sellers. So now on the First Federal Savings scoreboard, 2:12 to go in the first quarter, West leads 20-0 over Fred T. Foard.
Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia has just gotten a whole lot bigger, and we mean a whole lot bigger. They have just purchased MS Power Sports in Gastonia and are now your dealer for Honda, Suzuki, and Kawasaki, along with CF Moto, Yamaha, and Polaris. Golf carts, too. One big dealer under one big roof, plus a complete parts and service department. Full Throttle Power Sports, 101 Indian Walk off I-85 in Lowell, online at ncfullthrottle.com, and see their page at whatsupshopper.com.
They're everywhere. Your yard, your kitchen, your bedroom. Invading your home and property, spreading disease, and destroying everything in their path. If you don't act, they'll multiply, crawling ever closer to you and your family. The only thing they fear is the web. Nealon Cole Termite and Pest Control. Call today for their new service special and save $25. Bugs, beware of the web.
Back here at West Lincoln, it's 20-0. Sellers kicking off for the 4th time already tonight. Long kick, gets this one down to the 15-yard line. Stillwell, the wide receiver, takes it, goes down the right side, works his way through, and gets out to the 35-yard line. So a 20-yard return for Stillwell on that play. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. taking a look around the area, we've got some scores. Kings Mountain leads Burns 7-0, so that's a bit of a surprise to start with. That's got to be early. Shelby leads Crest 14-0. Blacksburg leads Cherryville 7-0. Pine Lake Prep 7-0 over Bessemer City. And we'll get some other scores here in a second. So 1st and 10 at the 35. Now they've gone to the tight formation here. Handoff in the backfield. And just like it did previously, that goes nowhere, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Ball was carried by number 5, Sam Drum.
Drum carries on the play.
And the Rebels beat on him like a drum. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 35. So Landrum comes back into the ball game. That may have been a bit of a wildcat there.
2 quarterbacks back here. Wide receiver back in the quarterback position.
So Landrum back in, tight formation, and flags are down. Procedure against Tigers, so that'll be another 5-yard penalty. It's an interesting strategy here. That possession was going nicely until Landrum overthrew it, and now they've pulled the horns back in. Now they're back into the tight formation trying to run the ball, and that didn't really work all that well when they tried it earlier. But you got a first-year coach and a lot of players that are trying to get used to new stuff.
Trying to figure out what they do well.
Actually, turns out we figured it was a penalty on. So it turns out the penalty is against the Rebels, so it's 5 yards for the Tigers. 2nd and 5, ball now at the 40-yard line. Handoff coming back around to Stillwell. He gets to the right side. Gain of maybe 2 on the play. He's wrapped up by number 69, Xander Harrelson, and others.
On the tackle, number 69, Xander Harrelson, and number 70, Camden Sane. Gain of 3.
So 3rd and 2 for the Tigers. Still in their own end. Clock now running under a minute in the first quarter.
3rd down.
Bit more spread out for the Tigers on this play. Land back, looks downfield. He's being chased from behind, and he's sacked.
21, he called him all the way. Sack on the play by number 21, Patrick Goins.
So Patrick Goins comes around the backside, runs down Landrum for the sack, puts the ball back 2 yards to the 46 to 41-yard line. 4th and 4. And that'll be the last play of the first quarter. So on the First Federal scoreboard at the end of the first quarter, West Lincoln 20, Fred T. Foard 0.
Since 1919, Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln has been serving the Lincoln County and surrounding area. And today they continue to serve this area and beyond with quality fuels and outstanding service. In addition to fuel oil, they also carry all kinds of lubricants, from hydraulic fluid to automatic transmission fluid to farm lubricants, plus diesel fuel, home heating oil, and kerosene. That's Rhodes and Bill Oil Company, 1404 East Main Street in Lincoln. Call 704-735-2508 and online at NesbittOil.com. Come see the all-new Bobcat CT1021 and CT1025 compact tractors. Now available at West End Sales in Vail. It's great for maneuvering around the barn, sheds, and landscaping. It's perfect for mowing. Features include 4-wheel drive and a 21 and 25 horsepower diesel engine with hydrostatic transmission. See it today at West End Sales, Highway 18 North in Vail. Online at westendsales.com. See their page at whatsupchopper.com and like them on Facebook too.
Back at Linhart Field at West Lincoln, it's 4th and 4 for the Tigers. Start of the second quarter, they'll be kicking. Simmons kicks it to Winnix. Winnix picks it at the 26, breaks right, comes back to the left. He's down the sideline, got an opening, works his way out to the 46, 47-yard line before he's forced out of bounds by number 42, Kevin Romero. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rebels, just short of midfield. A couple other scores around the area. Chase leads North Gaston 7-0. South Point leads RS Central 7-0, and McDowell leads East Rutherford 7-0. So 1st and 10, finally on offense, after the defensive pick 6. Rebels back on offense, 1st and 10 at the 48. In motion is Drew Ponder. Hand off to Avery. No, Goins keeps it. It looked like it was going to Avery. Gideon Allen keeps it, the quarterback. He gets across midfield to the other 48-yard line, gain of 4.
He crosses the 50-yard line to the Tigers' 48. 3rd down and 6.
This misdirection works not only on the defense but on broadcasters. I cut my teeth on the Oklahoma wishbone, but that's both of them are difficult to figure out what's going on. So Ponder and Winnick switch sides. Winnick goes in motion. Handoff to Avery up the middle. He has to work to get back to the line of scrimmage. He's brought down by number 8 again. Colby Mace has been in on several tackles. No gain. Actually, a loss of 1 on the play. That doesn't happen very often with Avery.
On the tackle.
It's a 3rd and 7, early second quarter.
49. 1-yard loss on the play.
Nathan Rye brings in the play.
10 and 7.
Then goes out wide to the left. Winnick and Ponder in the backfield with Avery. Allen looks to the sideline for the play. And we're going to have a timeout, West Lincoln. A bit of a confusion on how to line up.
Rebels take a timeout.
So we'll be back after this.
Need metal roofing? Then you need to see Triad Corrugated Metal Roofing in Lincoln. At Triad Corrugated Metal Roofing, you buy direct, saving you money. Featuring premium paint systems, painted fasteners to match, and 1 to 2 day turnaround. 29 gauge material in stock with 22 colors to choose from. It's the largest selection of colors in North Carolina. Plus, they will custom cut your length. Triad Corrugated Metal Roofing, 108 Industrial Park in Lincoln. Call 980-429-2278. Triad Corrugated Metals is now hiring Class A CDL drivers. Summertime is here, and the Rye guys at Rye Heating and Air in Lincoln says you can get last-minute full-service maintenance now for just $85. The package is normally $135, but now just $85. You get your entire cooling system evaluated, plus drain cleaning, outdoor unit cleaning, and they will provide you with any options to prolong your system's life and prevent breakdowns. Find out more. Call Rye Heating and Air at 980-389-0008. Online at ryeheatingandair.com. Call today.
3rd and 7 for the Rebels. Gideon rolls out, throws it. Good pass to Avery out in the flat. Allen rolls out to his right. To his left. I don't know left and right. It's terrible. Rolls out to his left, hits Avery out in the flat, and it'll be a first down, a Gates auction, a Turner Hauser Insurance first down for the Rebels as they move the ball down to the 37-yard line.
Gain of about 17 on the play. That's a Rebel first.
Allen pitches to Avery around the left side, breaks it back into the center. He's taking and dragging tacklers with him. He's inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Another first down for the Rebels. They hurry up and get to the line. They have Tigers reeling. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. And we've got an injured player, or a player without a shoe for the Tigers. That'll slow things down just a little bit. But right up to the line again is West. Allen hands off. Winnick going back around to the right side. He's got an opening, works his way through. Touchdown, West Lincoln. We weren't sure if he'd gotten in, but another touchdown for the Rebels. This time an 18-yard touchdown run by Jalen Winnick, his 3rd of the season, And it's 26-0 West Lincoln. So the fourth Gates auction touchdown of the night for the Rebels as they extend their lead to 26. Sellers on for the extra point.
Sellers in for the point after.
Snaps low, but it gets down. Sellers' kick is up, and it's good.
Point after is good.
So with 9:40 to go in the second quarter, West Lincoln extends their lead to 27-0.
At United Bank, banking means more than financial solutions. It means rallying around the causes that matter to their employees, customers, and neighbors. Over the years, United Bank has grown in size, but their community focus has not changed. By giving back to our local communities and funding business development, we help fuel economic growth. United Bank, member FDIC. Start up the savings on your auto insurance with a stop at Turner Hauser Insurance Group in downtown Lincoln, your Erie insurance agency. Jamie Hauser invites you to stop in and find out how you can save money on all of your insurance needs, from home to auto to commercial to farm to life. Visit them at their office at 228 East Main Street, downtown Lincoln. Just look for the big blue awning. That's Turner Hauser Insurance Group, your Erie insurance agency. Call 704-732-9577 or visit the website at turnerhauserins.com.
Back at West Lincoln, Sellers kicks it off, kicks it down the left side. Caught by Stillwell at the 25-yard line. He works his way out to the 35. He's brought down by, what's that? That's not 18. That's number 10, Ben Sane. So Ben Sane makes the tackle. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers, their own 35.
And Ben Sane on the tackle for the Rebels. Tigers start at their own 36.
Stats, I imagine, are West Lincoln's. So 1st and 10, 36-yard line for the Tigers. Still running in the tight formations. Handoff up the middle. McElwain moves the pile forward to about the 38-yard line, so that'll be a gain of, I say 2. And it'll be 2nd and 8.
Number 60, Smith, Dylan Smith. I'm sorry. Number 60,
Caleb Sane on the tackle,
Number 10 is Ben Sane.
along with Ben Sane. It's a popular name in this area.
Yeah.
McElwain on the carry.
You wouldn't know about that, right, Jason? No, not at all. 2nd and 8. Snap back to Landrum, hands off to McElwain, who was next to him. He works his way over the 40 to the 41. Another short gain for the Tigers. It'll be 3rd and medium, about 5 yards.
Rebels on that tackle, including number 10, Ben Sane.
Sane again on the tackle.
And several others.
We still haven't seen
3rd and 5.
Nathan Kester hasn't returned after being injured. We haven't seen him out there. But the West Lincoln defense has done just fine without him. Landrum alone in the backfield, wide formation. Looks over the middle, quick pitch out into the flat to Stillwell. He catches it, fumbles after he's hit by Nathan Rye. But jumping on the ball was Colby Mace for the Tigers, so they will keep the 1st down. That's a Turner Hauser Insurance 1st down for the Tigers, just short of midfield.
It's the second big hit Nathan Rye's put on somebody. Caused a fumble, couldn't get it back. Passes out his way, coming at a price.
It's Landrum under center this time. Motion, handoff to Chris Mazzo. Another fumble.
Rebels again unable to get it back.
Number 11, Mazo carries.
Mazzo carried the ball on a jet sweep. Maybe got 2 yards on the play. Ball stripped out.
Gets to the Rebel 49.
But the Tigers fall on it again. So 2 straight plays, they dodge a turnover bullet. And it'll be be 2nd and 8, so they did gain 2 on that, and now back to the wide out, 5 wide outs. Throwing some different looks at West Lincoln. They'll be in the tight formation. Next play, they'll be 5 wide. Snap back to Landrum, looking to the left, throws. He's got a receiver off of his hands, though, is McElwain.
Yeah, if he hadn't tipped it either, he's going right to 26 again. Fansuk, I believe.
Yeah, Fansuk in the area, but it went right through the hands of McElwain. He should have had that one.
Yeah.
And that would have been a first down. Would have been a gain of about 15 on that. It was a nice throw by Landrum. You can't fault the quarterback. He hit him in the hands. What are you going to do? I always hated where you get hit in the hands, the ball's deflected, and then it's picked off, and they charge the quarterback with an interception. It's like, wait a minute, you hit him right here. It's Landrum, again, 5 wide. He's in the backfield alone.
Bringing the blitz there. Came a little early.
Curtis Goins trying to time the snap and race in there. Just couldn't quite stop short of the neutral zone. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty for offside against the Rebels. But it's still 3rd down. 3rd and 3. Landrum looks over, 5 wide receivers, everybody looking down at their play sheet. Landrum looks left, rolls out, gets away from trouble. Kind of a Patrick Mahomes toss. Completes the pass. Number 1, Austin Stillwell is the receiver. Not exactly the normal throwing motion, just kind of almost a option toss forward. Looks like something Mahomes would do. Completes it for the first down as they get down to the 25-yard line.
Tigers will have 1st and 10.
So first deep foray into Rebel territory for the Tigers tonight, and you've got motion.
Flag on the play.
They get 1st and 10. Stillwell, the slot receiver, jumps offside on the right side, so they'll lose 5 yards.
1st down, 15. Also, it's Terry Heiss, number 5 for the Rebels. Happy birthday, Terry Heiss. Happy birthday.
So 1st and 15 now, back at the 30. Again, still 5 wide receivers. Snap. Landrum now looks to the right, now over the middle, throws it to McElwain. He catches it, hit immediately, and brought down. Short gain of 2 yards on the play.
McElwain catches the pass, hit immediately. Gain of about 3 yards on the play.
Paid for that. 3 yards. 2nd and 12. Same formation, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Landrum in the backfield himself. Snap, looks right, quick toss out to the right to Mace. Colby Mace gets it, works his way over the 30-yard line, brought down at the 28.
Pass is complete to.
So pass in the right flat to Mace, catches it. He works his way up the field for a gain of about 4. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Tackle number 52, J.J. Ponder.
J.J. Ponder brought him down. And we've got an official's timeout here. Whatever the problem was has been resolved. And it's going to be 3rd and 8 for the Tigers. Landrum back to pass, has to throw quickly, gets it out to Stillwell in the flat. He catches the ball, forced out of bounds at the 15-yard line. That's going to be close to a first down. It depends on the spot.
Stillwell receives the pass. 11, Nathan Ride.
Nathan Ride drives him out of bounds.
Curtis Goins on the tackle.
But it will be a first down for the Tigers.
That is enough for a first down for the Tigers.
So a Turner Hauser Insurance first down for the Tigers. So they're down to the 15-yard line now. Still 5.5 to go, so plenty of time. Landrum snap. Not a lot of movement from his team. Not sure if they knew what all on the same snap count. He gets rid of it quick to Stillwell, but no gain on the completion.
No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
And it's going to be timeout for the Tigers. We'll be back with their second down play deep in Rebel territory after this.
Hey, I'm Joey Logano, and if you're looking for affordable, quality equipment, James River delivers.
Whether you're mowing your lawn, hauling material, or baling hay, James River has the John Deere mowers, tractors, Gator utility vehicles, and implements you need to get it done fast. Plus, with low-rate financing and big cash rebates, James River makes owning a John Deere just as easy as it is to operate. Request a quote online at jamesriverequipment.com.
James River delivers affordable quality.
You may wonder what makes us different here at First Federal Savings Bank. We have been intertwined with this community for over 80 years. Here at First Federal Savings Bank, we take pride in Lincoln County, and that's why you see us donating time and resources to local charities and the schools in our community. Being a hometown bank is more than just a saying for us. It's about action and impact in the community in such a way that present and future generations are proud to call Lincoln County home. Stop in and see us here at First Federal Savings Bank today. Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
So both teams now back on the field. 2nd and 10 at the 15. Landrum looks left, throws. He's got a pass complete over the middle. Down inside the 5-yard line. Pass is complete to Chris Mazzo. Quick slant in on the left side. He catches it, works his way up the field, and is tackled about the 3-yard line. 1st and goal for the Tigers. Now back to the tight formation, close to the goal line. Hands off to McElwain. He bulls his way over the right side. He's marked down just short of the goal line at the 1.
McElwain gets close through the end zone. One of the tacklers, number 70, Camden Sane.
Camden Sane stops him before he can score. Same formation, Landrum under center. Hands off to McElwain again. A lot of Rebels there. Snow him under. No gain on that play. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 1.
Gang tackling by the Rebels. No gain on the play. 3rd and goal.
So after moving down the field with the spread, now they're in tight trying to punch this in. Hands it to McElwain again. He's hit in the backfield by Jalen Winnick. Slowed him down. The rest of the Rebel defense able to come up and make the stop. And he may have actually lost a yard on that play. Nice play by Winnick to shoot in and disrupt the play.
4th and goal.
So it's 4th and goal for the Tigers at the 1-yard line. Down 26, they're going to go, or 27 rather, they're just going to go ahead and go for it. Looking to the sideline, taking a long time, play clock already down to 10. I expect a timeout here. They have 1 left. And they call the timeout. So while they talk it over, we'll play this commercial and we'll be back for the 4th and goal.
Built upon a solid foundation of cast iron and steel, the Kubota L-Series is part of our under 100 horsepower tractor lineup rated #1 for reliability. They feature powerful Kubota diesel engines and easy operation. The durable Kubota L-Series. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your Kubota dealer is Parker Farm Service, located at 126 Bessie Drive on Oak Grove Road at the Highway 74 bypass in Kings Mountain. Looking for a great deal on a pre-owned vehicle? Check with Classic Volkswagen in Gastonia. This month, get 3.99% APR financing for 60 months on certified pre-owned vehicles. That's right, only 3.99% APR financing for 60 months. Come see the selection today. And you can now lease the new 2022 Volkswagen Taos for only $389 a month. Come on in for all the details at Classic Volkswagen in Gastonia, 4417 Wilkinson Boulevard, or visit them online at classicvwgastonia.com.
So it's 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. Tigers looking to take the 0 down off their side of the scoreboard. Landrum under center. Hands it off on the jet sweep. It's to 11, Mazzo. He works his way into the end zone, and the Tigers finally get on the scoreboard with a Gates Auction touchdown, and it's 27-6 now in favor of the Rebels. So the first good sustained drive for the Tigers this evening, and they're able to cash it in for the touchdown. Now, I thought East Lincoln lined up weird for extra points. This is even different. 4 linemen out to either side. Now they all come together, and they're in the typical extra point formation. Landrum will hold. Stuart Simmons will kick. Hold. Snap. And it's good. Or snap, hold. So, on the First Federal Savings scoreboard, it's Rebels 27, Tigers 7.
It's back, the Cleveland County Fair, September 29th through October 9th, packed with entertainment including 2 big demolition derbies, October 1st and 8th. Right Off Rides will be there with 6 new rides, including The Beast. Shows include Hot Diggity Dog, Act Monsters Chainsaw, Renee Riddle, ventriloquist comedian and singer Sylvia Fletcher, The Victoria Circus, and more. Go online and get your advanced all-day armbands for just $20. The 2022 Cleveland County Fair, September 29th through October 9th. For more information, go online at clevelandcountyfair.com.
Looking for your dream home? Look to Gates Realty and Auction in Lincoln. Robert Gates can help make your dreams come true. Robert has over 30 years combined real estate and auction experience and is licensed in North Carolina. Visit their website at gatesauction.com and check out the latest listings available. We're sure there's one for you and your family. Gates Realty and Auction. Call 866-735-1977 and let Robert Gates help make your dreams come true.
Sold America.
So for the first time tonight, Fred T. Foard will kick off. Stuart Simmons, who just made the extra point, to make it 27-7, will kick off. Winnix is back deep for the Rebels. Pooch kick, short, caught at the 30-yard line. Return is made to the 38-yard line, but a late flag just came in. J.J. Fansuk with a return.
J.J. Fansuk returns the kickoff on the tackle 44, Murray.
So the ball's marked at the 35, so it's actually just a 5-yard return. You got a personal foul against the Tigers.
Personal foul against the Tigers.
So that'll push the ball out to midfield. And once again, the Rebels will have great field position to start a drive.
First and 10.
The ball will be just over the midfield stripe. Let's put right at it, so right at the 50-yard line. First and 10 for the Rebels. 2:57 to go in the first half. Tight formation for the Rebels. Allen hands off to Avery. He goes over the left side, works his way forward, breaks a couple tackles. He's down over the 40-yard line. That'll be another first down. Another Turner Hauser Insurance first down, to be exact. Puts it right on the line at the 40, gain of exactly 10.
That is another Rebel first.
Allen looks over the formation, checks the sideline. Hand off to Avery over the right side, breaks it outside, goes up, breaks through a couple tackles. He's still on his feet, still going, finally brought down inside the 25-yard line at the 22.
Mason Avery rumbles.
Gain of 18 on the play.
Number
So another first down for the Rebels, now down to the 22, 1st and 10. Not huddling, getting to the line quick. Allen, hands off. Winnick coming back on the reverse. He's got the ball around the left side. He sprints for the end zone, knocked out just short.
I don't know how they call that. He knocked the pylon over.
Must have figured he maybe got it with a shoulder instead of with a ball. That's the only thing I can figure. It sure looked like a touchdown, but he's marked out of bounds at the 1 yard line. Kind of looks at the referee to plead his case like, really? I thought I got in. So another first down, 2:14 to go in the first half. They've only had this ball about 47 seconds. If that, it might be 37. For a team that runs it a lot, they can sure run a hurry-up offense. They just keep grinding out first downs, and they go down the field as quick as any team like Mike Leach or you'd see with any spread offense. So a timeout taken by the Rebels. We'll keep it here. Looking to see if we have other scores around the area. We do not at the moment. We'll try and get some more for you before halftime, for the halftime show. And our halftime show, as always, brought to you by Unrivaled Metal Buildings. We'll have that in just a couple of minutes. So the teams are talking it over. Except for that one drive, the Tigers really haven't done much this game. That was the first good sustained drive they've had all night.
First and goal from the 1.
So first down, goal to go at the 1 yard line. Avery deep in the backfield. Takes the direct snap, goes around the left side, and he's into the end zone again. Another touchdown for the Rebels and Mason Avery. This time on the Wildcat direct snap to Avery.
What a touchdown.
And it's a Gates auction touchdown yet again for the Rebels. They push their margin up to 33-7. They just went 50 yards in 50 seconds. That's not something you hear often from a running team. Usually they'll grind out the clock, have most of the time of possession, but actually I think Fred T. Ford's had the ball more than going by time. So Sellers with a kick, knuckles it, but it gets through. So the What's Up Shopper PAT is good. We'll be back with another Sellers kickoff after this.
Nathan Bean and Mark Wilson are happy to announce the opening of Bean Brothers Hardware and Supply, formerly Carolina Hardware, and they invite you to drop in soon. They have new hours too. Now open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 6 to 5. You'll still find Husqvarna mowers, trimmers, blowers, and chainsaws, and they now are a Skag dealer. Same great selection with more choices, plus pool supplies and chemicals too. Ask about lawn care and landscaping with Bean Brothers Landscaping. So drop by soon, the new Bean Brothers Hardware and Supply, formerly Carolina Hardware, 969 Reeksville Road in Lincoln. Like them on Facebook too.
What's the best way to explain the golf at Glen Oaks Golf Course in Maiden? It's world-class golf for the working class. Yes, golf is never better than it is at the Glen Oaks Golf Course in Maiden, with special programs for seniors, men, ladies, and juniors, plus a driving range, banquet facilities, and a swimming pool, picnic area, and more. For your tee time or other questions, call 828-428-2451. The Glen Oaks Golf Course, 245 Golf Course Road in Maiden. It's world class for the working class.
So back at West Lincoln, Sellers has kicked off for the Rebels. Ball is taken at the 18-yard line by Chris Mazo. He brings it up the field. and returns it to the 31. So a return of 13 yards. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, or first half. 34-7 Rebels. So what formation will Foard come out in this time with 2 minutes left? And it's wide sets. Landrum rolls out to his left, looks downfield, throws. He's got a receiver. It's number 25, Anthony Dunmore. Dunmore makes the catch. Gets the ball out to the 46-yard line. Landrum paid for that one. He was blasted as soon as he let it go. Patrick Goins drilled Landrum in the backfield as soon as he let that pass go, but it was complete. Gain of 12. First down for the Tigers. Clock running, 1:46 at their own 47-yard line, 1st and 10. Landrum looks. Blitz coming up the middle. He throws. He's got a receiver. Catch is made out on the right side. It's Austin Stillwell again. Nice throw by Landrum as he dropped it in over the defense. Stillwell makes the catch down at the Rebel 34-yard line. So another first down for the Tigers. This 5 wide sets worked quite well for moving the ball for Fred T. Foard. Just one errant throw really got them in trouble. Throws out, pass is dropped. Not the best looking throw, but Dunmore got his hands on it, was unable to bring it in. So the pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10 now with 1:16 to go. Ball on the right hash mark, 3 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Motion on Foard again. Again, the slot receiver getting a little anxious.
Procedure penalty against the Tigers.
Ryan Z-Y-C-H.
2nd down and 15.
Zyke, I guess. It's good. So a 5-yard penalty moves them back to the 35. 2nd and 15. Landrum looks things over. Looks left, throws over the middle. He's got a receiver. It's McElwain. He catches the ball over the middle and is immediately sandwiched by 2 defenders, but that'll be a first down for the Tigers. Just outside the red zone at the 21. So another Turner Hauser Insurance first down for the Tigers at the 21. 1 minute to go in the first half. Tigers trying to get one quick before the clock runs out. Landrum back to pass, throw. McElwain again out in the flat. Breaks a tackle, drags another defender. He gets down inside the 10-yard line. That'll be another first down. Gets to the 8.
Pass is complete to McElwain on the tackle number 11.
McElwain's done a good job out of the backfield or out of the slot as a receiver. It's probably done better there than they have running the ball. So 1st and goal, play clock running, game clock running, 40 seconds left in the half. Tigers knocking on the door. In motion, handoff on the jet sweep. It's Stillwell coming back across the formation, but we got a flag down. That'll stop the clock. Holding against the Tigers. So it does stop the clock with 27 seconds left, but it's going to push them back at least 10 yards. So it goes back to the 18. 1st and goal from the 8. 2nd and goal from the 18. This time the formation is a little different. 3 wide receivers to the short side of the field. McElwain in the slot along with Stillwell. Landrum looks back, looks to the wide side. He's got a receiver open. It's Dunmore. He makes the catch, but is immediately hit. And Fred T. Foard will take their final timeout. That stops the clock with 5.4 seconds to go. One more play in the first half.
Dunmore catches the ball, number 4, Jalen Winnick.
So Winnick's on the tackle, hits Dunmore immediately.
KTC Van Sook on the tackle for the Rebels.
So just outside the 10-yard line at the 11.
10 or 11-yard line.
What do you think they'll do here, Jason? I mean,
throw it.
Well, yeah, they've got to throw it, but I think they'll look for McElwain again. He's done a good job over the middle for him.
Probably Stillwell.
Stillwell?
Yeah. Little corner pass, try to fade or the corner out to Stillwell.
Even better, try and run a bit of a pick. Stillwell's been lined up in the middle of 3 receivers most of the time. Bring the outside guy across. See if he can rub off the defender a bit. See if the referees will recognize a pick play or let it go. So what looks to be the final play of the half, 5.4 to go, 3 wide receivers. They do have Stillwell in the slot. A little bit of motion, they look. Landrum keeps it, throws over the middle. It's intercepted in the end zone by the Rebels. Hold on, there's a flag behind the play. Referee threw it. Holding against the Tigers, that'll be declined. So the interception and the penalty will end the half and the threat for the Tigers. So it's now halftime as the teams head into the locker room. West with a commanding 34-7 lead. We'll have scores and stats on the Stadium Halftime Show brought to you by Unrivaled Metal Buildings. We'll get that all together and we'll have that for you in about 4 minutes. Come back and join us then.
Hey, I'm Joey Logano, and if you're looking for affordable quality equipment, James River delivers.
Whether you're mowing your lawn, hauling material, or baling hay, James River has the John Deere mowers, tractors, Gator utility vehicles, and implements you need to get it done fast. Plus, with low-rate financing and big cash rebates, James River makes owning a John Deere just as easy as it is to operate. Request a quote online at jamesriverequipment.com.
James River delivers affordable quality.
Looking for a great deal on a pre-owned vehicle? Check with Classic Volkswagen in Gastonia. This month, get 3.99% APR financing for 60 months on certified pre-owned vehicles. That's right, only 3.99% APR financing for 6 today. And you can now lease the new 2022 Volkswagen Taos for only $389 a month. Come on in for all the details at Classic Volkswagen in Gastonia, 4417 Wilkinson Boulevard, or visit them online at classicvwgastonia.com. It's back, the Cleveland County Fair, September 29th through October 9th, packed with entertainment including 2 big demolition derbies, October 1st and 8th. Ride Our for Rides will be there with 6 new rides, including The Beast. Shows include Hot Diggity Dog, Act Monsters Chainsaw, Renee Riddle, ventriloquist comedian and singer Sylvia Fletcher, The Victoria Circus, and more. Go online and get your advanced all-day armbands for just $20. The 2022 Cleveland County Fair, September 29th through October 9th. For more information, go online at clevelandcountyfair.com. Nathan Bean and Mark Wilson are happy to announce the opening of Bean Brothers Hardware and Supply, formerly Carolina Hardware, and they invite you to drop in soon. They have new hours too, now open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday 6 to 5. You'll still find Husqvarna mowers, trimmers, blowers, and chainsaws, and they now are a Skag dealer. Same great selection with more choices, plus pool supplies and chemicals too. Ask about lawn care and landscaping with Bean Brothers Landscaping. So drop by soon, the new Bean Brothers Hardware and Supply, formerly Carolina Hardware, 969 Reeksville Road in Lincoln,